Hello students, in this video, let us try to find out the answer for this particular question which was asked in the entrance examination. The energy of electron in an atomic orbital is it different, zero, infinite or same? The question appears very simple to us when we read it, but actually it is complicated. So to understand the correct option for this particular question, we need to know certain facts and figures related to electrons. So let us see those facts about electrons. So the first point which we can consider regarding electron is, as per quantum mechanics, in reference to the uncertainty principle, electron can never be at rest. That is, the energy of electron can never be equal to zero. It always had an associated kinetic energy. Why I am saying so? Because we know electron is always in its motion, right? Due to its being in motion, it is always associated with an energy. And what kind of energy then it has? It is kinetic energy, right? So due to its motion, it always has an associated kinetic energy. That's the first fact about the electron. The next concept you can consider is the energy of electron in an atomic orbital. What is this energy exactly? This is the energy with which that electron is bound to that atomic orbital. Yes or no? When I say atomic orbital, now what is this orbital exactly? Orbital, you can consider the electrons move along a specific path along the nucleus. So if this is a nucleus, this is a path. Say first shell, right? First energy level. This is a second path whereby the electrons are moving. The second shell, the second energy level. Okay? So these electrons are moving along a fixed path, right? Around the nucleus, which are termed as atomic orbitals or the subshells. Then the energy of that electron within each atomic orbital, suppose I am talking about this electron in this particular atomic orbital, then how much energy it will require? The energy with which that electron can easily bound to that particular atomic orbital. So it can stay fixed within that part and can easily rotate within its orbit, right? So that is the second concept regarding electron. The third concept is, although electrons have the same charge and same mass, so all electrons have same charge and same mass, but each electron in an atom has a different amount of energy. That means again the same concept. So this is your nucleus. The electron in this energy level will be having an associated energy which it requires to bind within that atomic orbital, right? Similarly, if I consider this third energy level here and the electron present within this energy level, then this electron will be having its own energy, which will be different than with respect to this particular energy level present within the first energy level. Is it not? That means all the electrons, we can say they have same charge and same mass, but they have different amount of energy considered to with respect to the each atomic orbital in which that electron is present. So in short, we can say electrons with the lowest energy are found closest to the nucleus, and as the electrons move farther away from the nucleus, they will go on having higher energies. Is it okay? We'll see the next fact. One option in that particular question which we saw earlier, it was, can the electrons in an atomic orbitals have infinite amount of energy? Let us try to find out the answer for that particular option. See, when I say, consider this fourth fact, electrons can jump from one energy level to other, but they can never have orbits with energies other than the allowed energy levels. What do you mean by this? So if you consider this nucleus, right? This is an orbit. This is another orbit. If I say an electron within a particular atomic orbital is associated with an infinite amount of energy, right? Will it have the possibility to move on the lower side, right? Definitely not. What happens basically when an electron moves from an higher orbital to a lower orbital, it has tendency to release certain amount of energy. Or when an electron wants to move from a lower orbit to a higher one, it will have to absorb certain amount of energy so that it can get excited possessing that amount of energy which it has been absorbed, and it moves to the higher orbit. Okay, so on that basis we can say definitely it cannot have an infinite amount of energy. Rather, we can say electron can have a tendency to jump from one energy level to the other energy level, and the necessary condition is the orbits associated, right, in terms of energies are the allowed ones. They are having the values that compared to the allowed energy levels. That means the energies are quantized with reference to the atomic orbitals. The next point is nothing in the universe can travel that fast. Okay, and therefore we can say they cannot have, no particle, nothing can have infinite energy. Okay, so again it proves that electron definitely can never have an infinite amount of energy, right? Then how can you relate this electron's presence with reference to the energy? It basically depends, or it solely depends on the principal quantum number, particularly if we talk about a single electron atom system. Okay, so in that case we can say the 1s orbit will be having a least energy, followed by 2s equivalent to 2p. Okay, I'm talking about one electron atom system here. Then followed by 3s equivalent to 3p equivalent to 3d, followed by 4s, 4p equal to 4d is equal to 4f. Is it okay? That means if you talk about the energy of an electron within a particular atom, within a particular atomic orbital, it can be particularly completely understood by the help of a principal quantum number. It helps us to understand the size and the energy of the electron within an atomic orbital. So if you consider the nucleus, as the distance between the nucleus and the electron goes on increasing, the energy associated with that electron also goes on increasing. And that is what is the 6th point specified on your screen, that as n increases, n is the principal quantum number, as it increases, energy of an electron also increases. Is it okay? So that's about the facts regarding the electron. So let us move to the question again. So after understanding all the concept regarding the electron in an atomic orbital, we know the correct answer for this. The energy of electron in an atomic orbital is always same. Okay, so option number D is the right option for this. That's for today. Thank you for watching.